welcome to another fabulous episode of the Goldiva Fab Show. On today's episode, I have an amazing shoe designer and it does amazing stuff. When I say amazing, amazing so much that our co-host will be wearing one of his designs today. It goes by the name of Toledo of Osinguliers, and we're also going to be talking about the trends of the Spring-Summer 2017. And I'm sure you do not want to miss all of that on today's show, so make sure you stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to the show. I am now on the sofa with our special guest of today. His name is Toledo, and he is the designer of the shoe brand called Osinguliers, and he's basically here to talk about his brand. How are you doing today?
I'm very good, thank you.
I'm pretty sure I did not pronounce that very well. That was the English way of saying it, Osinguliers.
No, not really. So indeed, so it's basically called Osinguliers, so it's the way to find. It's French, that's why it's pronounced this way.
Yeah. Okay, so what does that mean?
It means like singular in English, and being singular, it means being unique, being different, and it's all about that, having his own style and creating your own style with the shoes.
Wow, that's amazing. I actually like that. That's a very good way to kind of define that. So like, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself? How did you get started and, you know, the passion for it?
Well, basically I was in love with shoes like for a long time, and I discovered that there was not many style, and I felt like, you know what if the guy can actually create his own shoes, like a bespoke shoes? And that came from that. And the idea behind Osinguliers is to create your own shoes. Define your style, choose your color, choose your laces, your sole, everything, and you create your own style.
Okay, so you don't have like ready-made shoes, you basically made them to order.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing.
Shoes, yeah.
Wow, I don't think I've seen that before. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So I can tell you, like, from choosing the color to choosing the sole, I can choose basically everything I want and create my own perfect shoe.
Exactly. Wow. It's exactly that. You can engrave your name if you want.
That is amazing. I like that. Wow. That sounds like it involves quite a lot of technicality to it. So what is the technique from like the first designing a shoe into actually producing and making it into like a real life shoes?
Well, basically like the customer, they go on the website and they can have a 3D view and they can create from that view like the perfect shoes. Okay. So when they choose the color and they see directly on the website what the shoes will look like at the end.
Okay, yeah. So you can visualize it before you even have it in the physicality. So for you as a designer, how does that like transform for you being a designer? Like do you impute all of this design, obviously since it's done graphically, I believe, do you impute the design in yourself and then they just create it based off of what you've created?
Yeah, it's one option. So what we do, we have a gallery of inspiration that we call, and on this gallery there is a pre-design that I've created, and people can pick one of the design and start their own design from a design I created. Okay. So they give them inspiration basically.
All right, cool. So from choosing what you want to the production of it, how long does it take?
Take about roughly 4 to 5 weeks, and it depends because some people, for instance, have like wider feet, and we cut for that. But it might take a bit longer in that case. And also, if you engrave the shoes, we need the time to engrave the leather.
Okay, cool. So do you make them? That's where I really want to get to, because we get to the once you get the order, someone places an order and tell you what you want. Do you make them yourself?
Not myself. So we have a supplier in Portugal, and the leather comes from Italy. So you can basically see from here like different type of leather, and we have like something we call the nubuck. So it is kind of velour leather, and you have something like smooth leather. This is this one, and then we create that. They basically produce it in Portugal with the best leather from Italy.
All right. So I'm still trying to get the technicality of it. So where do you come in? Because I'm trying to understand the whole process of the shoemaking. So what do you do as a designer? Like, what's your main role in terms of the creating of the shoe?
Yeah, of course. So basically, I choose the color.
Okay.
I choose the color when we first started the website. What color are the best for the man and this kind of thing.
Okay.
We pick the style as well. So we create new style. For instance, we want to add some boots. So that's where I really start. I pick the right style, the right pattern. So because the boots can be like an Oxford, can be a Derby, and this is where I really work with the supplier.
Okay, so I guess you do the underground work before the visuality of it comes to play.
Yeah.
And once the customer go on the website, they order what they want, it just goes straight to the factory and then they come out.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But sometimes the customer might come to me and say, can you help me? Can you inspire me on that? Because I want to have this style for a wedding, or I'm going to wear this suit. What do you think is the best?
Okay. So you do consultation, so you can meet with the customer rather than them going on the website to do that. Okay, cool. So I want to talk a little bit more about the actual shoe, like getting into the shoe. I know you said it was your love for shoe and that, but what was the process of it? Because I mean, it's not every day that you get to meet a shoe designer. There's quite a lot of fashion designers, clothing, but I feel like with the shoe, there's like quite a lot. So how did you like say, okay, you know what, I wanted to design shoe, and then you went straight into it and
Well, it really what you said, basically. I think like there is a lack in the shoes, like, because men always wear the same kind of shoes. And I was like, you know what, why wearing like black shoes all the time or brown shoes? Why not having a bit more like spices in the shoes industry? And this is really came from that and my love for shoe that I had for a really long time. And it is really where it started. And I felt like, let's make something possible for men to create their own style. And that was really the beginning of it. And then you go through all the process, you pick the model, you pick the levers, you pick all that, you create the stock of levers, you create the website, because the website is really important in the process, because people need to see on the website what they're going to get.
Okay. So after the whole creation of the shoe and all of that, do you ever like think about, okay, you know what, let me recreate another look? Let's say if I go on your website and I've managed to put a look together that you possibly haven't done before, is that something that can be available to like maybe another customer? Like to say, oh, something that's already made rather than going to make it?
Yeah, it's a very good question. We do that. So when the customer does the shoes, what we normally do, when we get the shoes, we take a picture and put them available on the gallery of inspiration, we call it.
Okay, so I can get my name. If I was to design a shoe on your website and you like it, would you name the shoe after me?
Yeah. It's actually happened. We actually say something like Oxford or Derby by the name of the person.
Okay,
so that will become
I'm asking because I want a shoe collection. So can we like maybe have gold on that or something like that?
Yeah, and you can promote your own design.
That's good.
That's how we do basically.
Okay, so which lead me to me wanting a shoes. I know right now you're only doing for men, right?
We only doing for men. What we do for women is we offer like gift cards. So what we offer is like you can buy a gift card of a certain value, like from £50 to £200, and offer that to a man so that he can create his own pair.
So you want me to buy a gift card and give it to a man, but I can't get a shoe for myself?
You can also get a shoe for yourself because you can, for instance, there is style that adapted for men and women.
Okay.
Typically, the loafer, the tassel loafer or the penny loafer are the kind of style that a man can wear, but a woman can also wear. And also a derby. This one, if you take like a size like smaller size, you can definitely wear that.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
But are you looking into expanding and actually having like the women side of it? Because obviously I know as much as they can be unisex, but sometimes you want that feminine touch to it. Have you ever thought about, let me expand and try to create something for the women as well?
Yeah, we actually want, and we planned that because we have a brand called Au Pluriel, which is the counterpart of Osinguliers for women. But that's not going to be in the near future, maybe in 2 years' time.
So I can say maybe in 2 years' time I'm going to have a shoe from
of course, from Au Pluriel.
Okay, that I will design and then go back on your website and you name it after me,
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. All right. So far I have to, we've talked about the good that comes with how amazing it is being a designer, but I know it's not easy because this is a business and in every business is like challenges. So what would you say are the challenges that you've faced so far in creating your brand?
There is multiple things, like the fact to buy your shoes online for some men is quite difficult because you always have the size and men think like, oh my god, what's going to happen? So what we do for that is we usually say, if there is a problem with the size, just send it back and we do another one on the right size without not making you pay more. But also you have a really big challenge on the visibility. How you become visible on such like with social network and everything, there are so many people. I can get visible from that. This is, I think, the biggest challenge.
Okay. You said something about if you order something, let's say, there's some people that in between sizes, like maybe ask and half, something like that. Maybe they decide to go smaller or bigger. And if it's too small and they send it back and you have to make another thing for them, wouldn't that like be on your cost? How does that balance out?
Yeah, of course, it's on our cost, but that's a
And then
decision we
you
make.
can probably resell the other one for another size, I guess. That's
Yeah,
how you
we
do
were
it.
planning to do that at some point.
Okay.
Today we kept them as sample.
Okay.
But yeah, in the near future, if we have one coming back, we could resell it for someone else as a made shoes.
Okay.
But the more important thing is for the customer to be sure
Sure about
that if
their
there is a
size.
problem, I'm gonna get another one.
Okay, that's good. Okay, it's good to know. Obviously, you have a peace of mind because a lot of people they want to see what they're buying, and a lot of people are not quite sure. Like so I think that's actually a good thing that you offer. And lastly, I just want to prove. I know you said you're gonna go into the ladies somewhere in the future.
Yeah, in the future. Yeah.
But if you were to expand the collection as a whole, because I know right now it's just shoes, is there anything that you're planning to add into it?
Yeah, of course. Like there is two things I really like, and I think there is a lack in this industry is the bag for men.
Okay.
There's not many bag for men, so I'm always like wearing
Like
a
a
thing, and I'm
handbag
like
for
in my
men.
pocket, and I don't really like the bags like that we have today. And I really want to have my own bag, customized with maybe engraved with my own name. And that's something I really want to develop.
Okay.
And on the other hand, I like the belt as well.
Okay.
And I think in belt there is not many things. So designing your own belt, customizing your own belt, that will be something we want to do.
Okay, so I guess in the next future we can see like a full range of collection where people can just buy a whole accessories and dress up their look.
Yeah, but for the moment, the next thing that will come up is the boots. So we are developing like a model of boots because we only have low shoes and we want to have a high shoes so that's why.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you so much.
It's been amazing, and I feel like I've actually learned quite a lot about shoes now. Now I can just go on your website and just go and develop shoes.
Great.
Like
share
I'm
with
really
your friends.
I'm really particular about getting my name on your shoes. So I think I'll go and then go use my creativeness to create a shoe.
Definitely.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. And then guys, as always, if you want more information and you want to find out more about what they do and their collection and the ranges that's available, we'll be sure to have all the information, and then you can follow them on the social media and find out more about Osinguliers shoes. For right now, that's the end of this segment. Please stay tuned because we have more coming up on the show.
Hi, my name is Tom, and this is my 60 seconds on the Goldiva Fab show, and the topic is the importance of believing in your dream. I think the most important thing for me was I love shoes and I really wanted to make it, and I think you should always pursue the dream because I don't actually want to work. I actually want to go and do what I love and not having to think oh, it's just a job to provide money. It has to be my passion, basically. And I think if you are adamant to realize your dream, you can always make it. And I think for me, the most important thing is wherever you met, you really need to connect with the people because the truth is it's the networking which is the most important, and the people you meet, they might help you in the future and they might be very important along the way. So for me, it's keep trying and make sure you connect with people.
Hi guys, welcome to the Fashion Fab. As always with me, Goldiva and
Mr. Plush Styles.
So guys, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about spring summer trends for 2017. But before we get into that, I just have to say, I can see you're rocking some of the trend right now.
Oh.
So you're looking all...
Yeah,
what are you dressed up for?
Well, it's the Goldiva Fab show.
Okay. Well, I can tell you guys what I'm dressed up for. I woke up this morning and I feel you know what, I need to make some extra effort this morning.
I see.
My stylist, she came true. Shout out to Sky William collection on this dress. I just have to honestly.
I think she did you really good.
Right? I'm feeling no shade of sexy, extra fabulous today. But I have to say
show
pretty.
some flesh.
But I have to say pretty though, because you have to make sure it's...
Well, I have to concentrate on the camera now, and I don't want to look in too much in this way.
No, you can look this way, it's fine.
Anyway, we're talking about trends, this summer trends.
2017.
Yeah, spring, summer trends.
What do you think is going to be big? What are people rocking right now? What are people talking about? These are always things that come out every other season.
Yeah.
So we have some of the stuff that we feel are going to be big this spring, summer, and I'm sure you probably already have some of it, or you already seen some of it around, but just in case you haven't, sit back, relax, and just see what we've got to offer.
Okay, the number one on our list today, animal prints.
Those are huge.
Yeah, this season there's a lot of, I don't know if you must have seen it outside. You know, most of these big companies, big brands are already putting animal prints on all their designs. You check out Versace, check out Gucci, check out Balenciagas and all that. Even on the high street, there's a lot of them now. Everything is coming out on animal prints.
But you know what's also very interesting? I feel like the animal print this season is a bit more different than the normal everyday animal prints.
Yeah.
They have a bit more texture to it, and they kind of go on almost different stuff as well.
Exactly.
Unlike before when you just get an animal print, but it's almost like it's incorporated into different styles.
Exactly,
And
that's
like
true.
even different colors. I'm beginning to see like colors and prints mixed together, like animal prints, which is quite interesting to see, and I think that's quite big.
You know, the one I really love most is the denim. Most of these denims now are coming on, and that's another trend. Well, that comes on every season actually. The denim, you know, they have with the denim they put all these animal tags, animal things on it, and it looks
like the
really
patches
nice.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
the
like,
patches.
yeah, that's
and
quite
that,
good. Okay, and the second one we have is khaki. Khaki. So this is something that I think that's always been around. I feel like there's some trends that just never go away, but what happens is they get reinvented.
Yeah.
Like you have them come in like different form or different style and things like that. And I feel like when we're talking about the camo and things like that, so there's quite a lot of khakis going on.
Camo is like everywhere. You can't look two ways without seeing camo. Everywhere you look, you see a camo.
I feel like the other day I went out and I literally bought a jacket, a top, a hat, like in camo. Like I think I got like 5 different stuff in camo, and I was just
How
like,
would you
going
rock your
overboard.
camo? Would you wear head to toe, or would you like to mix and match it?
Definitely not. I think I wouldn't mind having 2 pieces of camo on me, but I don't think no more than that. Unless if I was doing like accessories, then I don't mind maybe a few more. Like if I was doing like necklace and like maybe a matching, I don't know, belt or something like that.
Okay.
But if it was a piece of clothing, maybe I can do a jacket and a hat, or a jacket and
You're definitely a stylish person.
Of course. Why do you think I'm sitting here? What do you think I'm sitting here?
Let's get to the next one.
Okay, next one.
Suede.
Those are huge. I can see your shoes right now. They're going to be a suede
Talking
situation
about the
going
shoes,
on.
that is Tom Toledo.
Which is the guest we had on the show, Helivan.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing amazing. So, like, yeah, shout out to Tom again.
Doing a good one.
Yeah, and we have lace as well. I feel, again, this is something that's been around. These are obviously, like, things like the 70s, the 60s. They kept coming back. And I feel like the lace is very huge this season. And the thing I love about the trend for the lace this season is they're not just, like, every day when you see lace top or things like that. I mean, I saw a lace choker the other day, like a lace belt. They're just like this little bit of detail that it's just very cute. Like, yeah, lace is another trend that we think is big for 2017. It's probably going to carry on for the rest of the year as well. So,
And then another one is the bomber jacket.
It is.
Bomber jacket.
I love that. I actually feel like I've invested like quite a lot of money.
I know
in
you have so many bomber jackets.
Yeah, I have a lot.
I'm beginning to lose count.
I'm actually beginning to guide. Okay, guys, this is a trick here. If you're a very fashionable person, I'll tell you, ladies, come closer. Sometimes don't buy the ladies one. Go for the men's one. That's when you get the actual look. You know when you want the
bigger
street,
size,
rugged look. They're more padded and a bit more. They give you a bit more of the that you're looking for.
And then you can put it on with some
Sometimes
kind of
go for the
ripped
men's one.
jeans kind of thing.
I know.
Make
And
it look
with
so.
the hair and look all like.
And then the last one. I don't know if you have one more, but the last one I've got here is flower prints.
Flower prints, those again, floras are always in. Again, they come in different form and different style and things like that. So they're always like very, And then ponchos as well. We mentioned that the other day. Ponchos, those are quite, they're comfortable. I just like how you can just throw them on and it kind of shed you a little bit from the cold if it was cold, but it's just easy to just place on your outfit and goes. And then the last one is ruffles. You know, we have all those sleeves,
the midi dresses,
and things like that. They're just all over the place. So like, I think that's quite major. And the last one I would like to add to that is, I think another trend that's probably carried on from last year that is also big is we have the 90 dresses. They're like dresses, but they're like in a pajama form, like a 90. I feel like that's kind of the look I'm rocking right now. Those are quite big for spring, summer 2017 as well. We're going to see a lot of that. And I've also seen them in Flora as well, so they're quite girly and fun.
I always like to end the whole show with the way you carry yourself. You can wear all these trends and still look, you know, untrendy or unfashionable, unstylish. You have to carry yourself properly.
Yeah.
That's one of the most
And also, when you're working with trends, like we always say, trends are there for you to, I guess, see, but you don't have to follow them to the T. Just pick what works for you, mix and match, play with it, but you don't have to follow every single trend. Not every trend is for everyone. I have to put that out there. So, yeah, and we hope, you know.
We hope with these little tips,
you're able to get yourself some trends of 2017. Yeah, and that's it. Anything else you'd like to add? That's it.
That's it for today.
Okay, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Fashion Fab, and make sure you stay tuned because we have more coming up on the show. Our style icon for the week is Jenna Monet. She is a very talented singer-songwriter who have managed to make black and white uniform a statement, and she represents class, poise, and elegance. She is extremely fashionable. She almost does not wear any other color, but always make white and black fresh every time she steps out. She is her own individual, and that is a fresh of breath air. For this reason, she is our style icon for the week. So that's it, guys, for this episode of the Goldiva Fab Show. I want to say a very big thank you to my special guest, Tom Toledo, for stopping by, and also to my stylist, William Collection, for styling me in this amazing piece, which I absolutely love. And also a big thank you to CB Design for their amazing choker piece. This is one of a kind. This is like amazing. I love it. Thank you so much to the team for always keeping it together. As always, it's been amazing being here with you guys. Make sure you stay tuned next time. And until next time, stay fabulous.